In a week already buzzing with headlines around the NFLA comment from a legend has turned every spotlight toward Dallas. Hall of Fame wide receiver Jerry Rice, widely regarded as the greatest player to ever catch a football, has ignited a firestorm of conversation with an unexpected and bold statement about the Dallas Cowboys that has left fans, analysts, and even players stunned. It wasn't during a press conference or in a quiet sit-down interview. It happened on national television during a guest appearance on a major sports talk show. With his signature calm delivery and veteran insight, Jerry Rice dropped a statement that's still reverberating across the league. If there's one team that could shock the world this year, it's the Dallas Cowboys, Rice said. And I'm not just talking playoffs, I'm talking about the Super Bowl. Yes, Jerry Rice, Mr. San Francisco 49ers, the same man who spent his career battling Dallas for NFC supremacy, has just picked the Cowboys as a surprise pick to go the distance. And the NFL world can't stop talking about it. It wasn't just the words, it was the way Rice said them. Firm, unapologetic. Not as a hot take, but as a sincere football opinion from someone who knows the game inside and out. And, coming from a player with 3 Super Bowl rings and a resume of dominance unmatched in NFL history, that opinion carries weight. The reaction was immediate. Sports networks cut into programming to replay the clip. Social media exploded. Cowboys fans embraced it like a prophecy, while skeptics rolled their eyes in disbelief. But the question on everyone's mind is the same. Why would Jerry Rice, of all people, put his faith in the Cowboys now? To understand that, we have to break it down. Rice didn't just throw the Cowboys' name out without support. He laid out several key reasons behind his belief, starting with what he called the most complete Cowboys roster I've seen in a decade. He praised CeeDee Lamb, calling him a top 3 wide receiver in the NFL and drawing comparisons to young Jerry himself. He's got the burst, the body control, and he fights for the ball. That's the kind of receiver you win championships with, Rice noted. Next came Dak Prescott, a player who's been a lightning rod for criticism in recent years. But Jerry Rice didn't flinch. People love to hate on Dak, but he's matured, he's focused, and most importantly, he's got that locker room. Don't underestimate a quarterback who has the trust of his team. Rice also gave a nod to Micah Parsons, calling him a generational defender and claiming that Parsons has the kind of motor and instincts that keep offensive coordinators up at night. When the best wide receiver of all time is praising a linebacker like that, it gets attention. But it wasn't just individual praise that led Rice to make his Super Bowl assertion. He cited head coach Mike McCarthy's decision to take over play-calling duties and the emphasis on balance between the pass and run game as a potential game changer. You control the clock, you make fewer mistakes, and you let your defense pin their ears back. That's how you win in the postseason. Still, it's not lost on anyone how surreal this is coming from a 49 years legend. NFL Twitter couldn't believe it. One user wrote, "I never thought I'd see the day Jerry Rice hyped the Cowboys. What timeline are we in?" Another posted, "This means more than any analyst take. Jerry Rice sees something. Time to believe." Even Cowboys players responded. CeeDee Lamb reposted the clip on his Instagram story with the caption, "Respect. Let's make it real." Micah Parsons tweeted, "We coming. Bet that." But Rice's statement also triggered a fair amount of pushback. Longtime Cowboys critics, including former players and analysts, were quick to challenge the sentiment. On ESPN's First Take, Stephen A. Smith dismissed Rice's take with a trademark eye roll, saying, "Jerry's a legend." But even legends get it wrong. The Cowboys haven't proven a thing in January. But even Smith couldn't deny the talent on Dallas's roster. This is not about skill. It's about composure. It's about execution under pressure. That's what we haven't seen. Yet that's exactly what Rice believes is changing. He pointed out the quiet off-season focus, the lack of distractions, and what he called a new kind of hunger in the Cowboys' locker room. "I've talked to guys behind the scenes. They're not talking, they're working. That's different." Rice also praised the front office's recent moves trading for Brandon Cooks, reinforcing the secondary with veterans like Stephon Gilmore and drafting players who can contribute right away. He said, "The blueprint is there. They just have to execute." As the NFL gears up for another explosive season, Rice's words are likely to hang over Dallas like a challenge and perhaps a blessing. For a franchise that hasn't reached a Super Bowl since 1995, the endorsement from someone like Jerry Rice isn't just validation, it's motivation. Inside the Star in Frisco, players are reportedly using Rice's statement as fuel. One Cowboys staffer, who spoke on condition of anonymity, said, "There's a bulletin board in the weight room." The quote from Jerry Rice is up there. It's personal now. And with the NFC wide open, especially with questions surrounding teams like Philadelphia and San Francisco, there's a real opportunity for Dallas to seize the moment. The Cowboys' schedule this season includes high-stakes matchups that will test them early and often. But as Jerry Rice pointed out, great teams don't shy away from the spotlight, they dominate in it. It's worth noting that Jerry Rice is known for being deliberate with his words. He doesn't jump on trends. He doesn't chase headlines. When he says something, he means it. And this isn't the first time he's been prophetic. In 2019, he backed the 49ers to make the Super Bowl when few others did. In 2020, he predicted the rise of Justin Jefferson before the rookie even played a down. His eye for talent and team synergy is well respected, and that makes his comments about the Cowboys even more compelling. Could this really be the year? Could the Dallas Cowboys, after decades of disappointment, heartbreak, and early playoff exits, finally rise to the occasion and deliver the kind of season their fans have been waiting for? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain, Jerry Rice believes. And if Jerry Rice believes, maybe the rest of the NFL should start paying attention. Stay tuned. Because if the Cowboys do go on a deep run this year, this statement might be remembered as the moment the tides began to turn.